Hey everybody, it's Crisis169 coming to you live with the power of the internet. And my phone I got from T-Mobile at Samsung Galaxy A20. I will be doing a video about that review sometime on my other channel, probably tonight or tomorrow morning before I go to bed, because I work nights. But first off, I did visit GameStop, and the power to nobody. It was pretty empty in there when I went in there. Not as crowded as I thought it would be, but only allowing 5 people at a time in there. Now, sorry folks, that's not what the video is about. The video is about what happened to George Floyd. If you haven't known or been on the rock last week he was murdered, killed by a cop who was, putting his knee into his neck. And of course, once again, and Antifa in their, fascist ways, decided a good idea to join up with the marchers marching for peace and burn down practically Minneapolis into a ground, into a smoldering pile of ashes. By doing so, it unites other states to take the same approach and do what they're doing, but on a global and more dangerous scale, or national scale. Last night we had the march in Nashville that somebody set fire to the courthouse, or tried to anyway, and 40 people were arrested. Of course, the Democratic leaders, or movie star actresses, were paying to get the people who were arrested out of jail who caused the problem. Now, from California to Minneapolis, and maybe even Nashville. I have a problem with these individuals who are running around burning down the cities. Listen, you are part of the problem. You're not going to help anything. You're not making it easier for anybody. What you're doing is making it harder for people to get the message across, and not just have, a message of peace. Now it's a message of peace with, destruction. People making excuses. Whoa, after you can't talk enough, you gotta do this. And my philosophy is, duh. That's my thought upon it. You're trying to be the smartest kid with Down syndrome and a fumarole kid with Down syndrome. If you do not understand that violence is only necessary in certain wars, Civil War, Revolutionary War, World War II, and even the War of 2003. How I didn't put in Desert Storm or Vietnam or War One in there. Those wars are more or less wars of occupation, or wars of substance, not really substance, but necessity. Not really anything of, changing the war, getting rid of the little white guy with a mustache, Hitler, or, fighting for the slaves, free the slaves, or fighting for America to even be allowed to call its own nation. Those wars were different. This here is not a civil war. What this is a bunch of tantrum babies having a gigantic unified tantrum, and instead of crying in the middle of the store, beating their feet against hand against the ground, they're lighting their own town on fire, burning their own jobs down, causing other people to be miserable, because if I'm not happy, you can't be happy either, kind of mentality. And that's what it is. Antifa don't care about about George Floyd. They don't even know the guy was black, green, purple, blue, or white. All they know is smashy, and they're gonna run out there and go do it. They don't care if he's white or black or green or purple or blue or whatever. And that's the first sad thing about the situation. We get people out there who actually have legitimate things. And Black Lives Matter, to me, is not a racist organization. It's like the white, it's like the Aryan Nation, of the 90s, during 2000s, it's the exact same thing. The only difference is, now you have some whites in there. Well, that's great and fun. But you can't yell, kill cops, and say peace same time. It's an oxymoron. You can't have murder and have peace at the same time. You know, I know in wars, you know, that killing in the wars brought peace because the other side couldn't go on fighting anymore. You know, it's it's not hard to understand, folks. But you know, we live in a world where everybody assumes just because the young black man is dead. I have a question to ask you. 4,000 black men died in Chicago. Obama's pride and joy state. Where is their uprising? Where is their cars being set on fire and burned and tipped over and, you know, a Target being looted, you know, in their name? You're not going to see it because it doesn't exist. Because black lives don't matter, black lives matter. Because if they did, they'd be marching in the ghettos like they're supposed to be. In Harlem, Compton, and Chicago saying, Black Lives Matter. What? Instead of going, white cop killed the black kids, go run around and burn the place down. That's all they're doing. And I applaud Trump for actually standing up, saying, you know what? He called Antifa a terrorist group. So now that puts everybody is in the same group now with Antifa. If you do the pose and the anarchy pose or whatever it's called, you are pretty much, you know, committing a terrorist offense, and you can go to jail for that. Prison, long period of time, federal prison. Even in most cases, you know, a military prison, depending on where you do it at. So you be careful out there, Antifa, little snowflakes. You run around, you're gonna have a hard time explaining why you're in the slammer for 30 years. Because, you know, there is a thing being guilty by association. So you socialize with a group, don't be surprised when they hang. Oh, it's all his fault, and hang you out to dry, because they will sell you out in a second. This is Crisis 169 saying peace, love. My gamer tag Crisis 169. PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, and game and Switch is one gigantic long number. I'll bring that. I'll put it down below hopefully sometime. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.